Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings. Hope you're all having a nice evening. I thought I'd come and have a chat. I am completely disorientated. My body clock is all over the place at the moment. Graham's fast asleep. I've come out for quite a long walk. London is absolutely silent. You could hear a pin drop. It's 20 to 2 in the morning and I just woke up. We had to get up yesterday at an ungodly hour, don't ask why, to go and see a ton of people about a ton of things. We're going to be here a while and I'm finding it quite surreal. Thought I'd get up and have a chat. I can't believe how quiet it is. We've been here for days, feels like we've been here for weeks actually, because it's not home. And we both noticed today that, we're based in Westminster and City of London. That's where our people are that we have to go and see, and we have to go to various places. And it just dawned on us today. I really haven't seen any older people or children. I don't hear any laughter. I haven't seen anybody with dogs, pets. What I see are people in their sort of early middle age, young to early middle age. London changes all the time. In the 60s, they were all bowler hats, weren't they, and businessmen. Not now. And London, I suppose, evolves, but it's nobody smiles, nobody laughs out loud. There's no emotion. And I find that really alien coming from Gibraltar, because Gibraltar is and Spain, very expressive. Everybody, strangers will stop and have a chat with each other on the street. People here are friendly. When I speak to them, when Graham speaks to them, it's like a switch goes on and that you smile at them or have a laugh and they're like, oh, someone just cracked a joke. And it's almost like they look around. Am I allowed to have a sense of humour? Can I chat to this, all this person saying naughty things, jokes that wouldn't be allowed on social media? I feel as if where we are at the moment, well, centre of London, is a social media experiment. This is like a living Facebook, where I see people taking selfies of themselves, gone to great trouble to do their hair and look perfect, unlike me. They care very much, and they have to look a certain way. And it's almost like they carried their clothes and their bags as a political statement, as if they're walking around with a like above their head. I find it's alien to me, absolutely alien. And I feel cut off from the internet because I can't read any of your comments. None of them. I'm struggling to post links. In fact, tonight I couldn't even see my own video from St Paul's earlier. I went on YouTube, I don't know what the hell it is, because when we step outside of really go outside of the area, get Wi-Fi in a cafe, suddenly we can see everything. I can see everything that's on my channel, I can see comments. But when we're here in this sort of ring of steel, there's some kind of nanny parental control. Not allowed to read the comments. I can't read comments on anybody's videos. Nobody's. Not even if I looked up a gardening channel or, I don't know, Snails Are Us. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to read comments because the internet service providers have put a nanny restriction on it. It's quite doing my head in, so I have no idea what any of you are up to. I don't know if you're well, I don't know if you're unwell, I don't know if you've had family problems, because I really miss that. For me, that's the contact, that's human contact. And there is no human contact that I have found here. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Anyway, right, let's get down to another chat. From what little I see on the internet, I can search things, but I can't see what anybody else thinks about them, so I'll just say what I think. This endgame, Omid Scobie, apparently, Meghan knew she wasn't wanted at the Queen's deathbed. Where do I even begin with that? I can't believe everybody's in bed, or I can see one other person. Just looks like they're just taking a breather from the weirdness around it. Anyway, yeah. Why? She knew the Queen for like 5 minutes. Why would she need to be by the Queen's deathbed? Catherine, on the other hand, Princess of Wales, knew Our Late Majesty for a couple of decades, but she wasn't allowed to go and be there. That's what I believe. They say, oh no, she was busy with the children. I don't believe that. I believe it in the end, Catherine had to concede yet again. Okay, Meghan's kicking off, I won't go, therefore it will be okay for them to say Meghan can't go. I just think it's incredible. It would be like if someone I met a couple of times, like say Benji had a girlfriend and I'd met them 3 times or something, and then I was dying and they were kicking off on everybody else and saying, oh, I need to be at her deathbed. Why? If you hardly know anybody. I wonder if she'll be so keen to be at her father's. I don't like to say that because, obviously nobody wants to talk about it, but it's a fact of life. It's going to happen to all of us at some point. I wonder if she'll be so keen to be by her father's bedside. Was she keen? And anyway, they were in London when they knew their late Majesty was ill, but as I recall, they were too busy to go up there. And then, whoopsie-doodle, then they finally realised, and then there was a big rush. But they were asked in the days before. I distinctly remember people saying that. Oh, there's so much coming out. And Invictus and their security. Now, from what little I've gleaned, this whistleblower, I do love that. Everything changes, but not Big Ben. Actually, I don't think the bell is in it anymore. Isn't it digital? Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. I'm so disorientated. And I'm sort of sleeping during the day because we sort of get up in the night to go and see all these people. Well, to me, it's the middle of the night. And the time difference has really hit us because they changed the clocks. So everything got suddenly darker in Spain. And then we come here and we have to change the clocks yet again. So our body clocks are still on summer. So we're like 2 hours, about 2 hours out of our comfort zone. And then all getting up in the middle of the night to do things extremely early in the morning and see all these people, and then sleeping in the afternoon, and then awake, ding ding, I'm awake all night. I reckon I'll be up all night. We're going to Hendon today. I was going to say tomorrow. Today, and go to the Flying Museum. That's what Graham wants to do today. That'll be nice. Hendon's a little bit out. We'll see what things are like there. I just sort of feel like I'm, I don't know, being naughty. God, don't smoke in London. Oh my God. I'm actually a couple of miles away from where we're staying because not allowed to smoke. I have to come here. This is like the smokers' corner in London. Which, all right, okay, politically incorrect, but I mean, for fuck's sake. There are even like still COVID stickers on floors where people have to stand 2 meters apart. And not only that, one facing one way and one facing the other. It's literally like social media freaked the fuck out and said, these are the rules. It often makes me wonder if they'd said you must hop on your left leg only, and if you're caught hopping on your right leg or not hopping at all, you'll be fined and arrested. And, social media, these human beings just lost their fucking minds, didn't they, somewhere along the line? They lost control. What the fuck was I doing? Where am I? Oh, London, that's right. Oh. Invictus. Now, when people talk about paying for security, there's various types of security. I mean, Invictus are, or the organisers or whoever's hosting it, they are obliged to offer security for everybody who's attending. So Harry and Meghan would be included in that. They'd have to pay for extra security for VIPs. Harry and Meghan would automatically be included in that. That's not a question of Harry and Meghan costing anybody more money. It's like exclusive security, and this whistleblower talking to the Daily Mail was like, there were not good bums on seats on the last one, and you could see that. I did videos. Duchess and R. Sussex did videos. I think Royal Griff did videos where they just zoomed in on the few, they put all the few people together in one clump, but you could see in some shots that were absolute swathes of empty seats. That's not what any venue organiser wants to see, is it? This whistleblower sort of said numbers are down, morale is low. Host countries are not sure, I suppose, about hosting these things. And that finances are bad. So we'll see. I mean, I can well believe it, having seen the empty seats. it's just all so negative. And I think Markle, for me, she really represents the social media side of things. The banality, the boredom, the lack of humour, the lack of person, which is what I'm seeing around here very much. You know, I mean, we can get people to laugh and relax a bit, but then obviously we're only in that place for a very short time, you know, in a cafe or wherever, and then we move to the next place and they're like, what? Very deadpan. I don't hear them talking or joking to each other with their friends, you know, when they're on a lunch break. It's all, you can hear the footsteps on the ground. And we're used to like little kids running around and playing, people being a little bit more outrageous, personality. I mean, I don't want to diss London, but that is my experience. That's how I feel here. I feel like I'm in the middle of a Logan's Run film. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, you know, to see that anyone's seen the film where they'd all sort of go up in bubbles and sort of glow white right next to the London Eye. Sort of looks the type of thing, doesn't it? So yeah, Hendon, here we come tomorrow. There's absolutely nobody in the walkway by the river. Nobody. I mean, I used to come up to, I come from Brighton, you know, some people have said, do I feel at home being here? Not really, because I'm not from London, and I've never lived in London. I'm from Brighton, which is only down the road, really. And sometimes me and my mate or a boyfriend would say, oh, sod it, let's go to London for the night. And we'd come up, and London was a town that never slept. There was always something going on. Everybody's gone to bed except for me. Oh, I should start dancing across the rooftops and singing Chim Chimney, Mary fucking Poppins or something. I don't know, what the hell happened to London? What happened? Anyway, I'm going to go for a wander round the big smoke on my own. Graham would be horrified. He won't wake up till the morning, he's fast asleep. But he would be horrified. He'd be like, oh my God, it's so dangerous. Really, it's not. Well, I haven't found anything dangerous or exciting so far. So, thoughts, opinions, I'd love to read them. I'll probably read them in about a month when I'm outside of the nanny state, Westminster City. Oh, I saw a motorcade, a member of the royal family today. I was going to tell you that. We went to a pub on the Embankment, and I went outside for a fag. I was allowed to smoke there. A couple of other naughty people, and I heard this beep beep beep, and I hate it when it was beep beep beep, the horns of the cars. And it was a little police motorcycle that sort of pulled up, stopped all the traffic, and I thought, why is he making all that noise? And then a ton of black Range Rovers came through, proper motorcade. Boop, 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 boop. And it was definitely a member of the royal family, so I thought, oh, that was quite interesting. I wonder which one. No idea which. Blacked out windows. None of them had the window open for a pop-up. Anyway, as I say, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, but I probably won't. Well, I might. They might have Wi-Fi at Hendon, and I'll try and catch up with you guys there. Thank you very much for listening.